Good morning, crystal people. This is Madar, and I pulled a card for you from the crystals, the stone deck. And what came out, and this one literally jumped to the floor, and I had to be a little patient for it. It was... sometimes the cards pop up right away, and sometimes it takes a minute. And I think it's a metaphor for life too, especially for me, because I tend to be a little impatient sometimes when I'm wanting to receive a message. And I think that it's a good message for me, maybe for other people as well, to just be patient and wait for that message to come, no matter how long it takes. And there's usually a reason for the wait too. Timing is everything. So what popped up? Bismuth. I don't know if I'm saying it right. This magical stone. Bismuth does form naturally, but not like this, not with the rainbow. And I haven't seen it, so I don't know what it looks like, but I have seen the rainbow bismuth, and it's man-made, or it's a byproduct of mining. And it's quite beautiful, and it's very geometric. It's got almost this, it reminds me a little bit of a motherboard on a computer. So that kind of gives you a little indication as to its magical properties. And let's see what it says. So what is it? It's an iridescent crystalline mineral with a stair-step structure that forms when liquid bismuth cools. Bismuth's energy is focusing, conductive, and awakening. Who needs it? The easily distracted, burners, people who are very bored. Sounds like anybody right now? I think a lot of us are really bored right now. And I don't know about the rest of you crystal people, but I am very easily distracted. So where to put it? On your desk in Silicon Valley, very appropriate. And in your utility belt in Black Rock City. When to use it? For those looking for some psychedelic influence, without swallowing the red pill, lie on your back and take 10 or 100 or 1,000,000 powerful breaths through your mouth with bismuth placed on your forehead. Then break out of tired gray thought patterns and get en route to a more colorful, energized life. And if you can't get a hold of bismuth, a picture or just imagining it will do just as well. So I love the last line of this card. Rewrite your code with rainbows. So here's the thing. The timing of this card couldn't be better. Rewrite your code with rainbows. With all the talk of racism and people of color, this card can remind us that this is an opportunity to change, to rewrite our code, to change the way we've been programmed to think about people of other cultures and people that are different from us. So maybe it's time that the world changes its tone and its colors. And what can we do about that, though, right? That's the question, because there is a lot of different opinions as to what we can do. And one of the most powerful things you can do is shift in your own consciousness. Just be open-hearted and open-minded within yourself and begin to live what you want to see being put out into the world. It's not an easy thing. I mean, there's so many feelings right now. There's anger and there's pain. There's a lot of pain, and there's so much frustration and powerlessness. I mean, I think that's a big one. It's one that we're not really speaking about a lot, I don't think. It's not something I've been hearing, but it's really at the core, I think, of this. It's this powerlessness. The powerlessness in the people that are being harmed, and the powerlessness in the people that are connected, the friends and family and the people of the same culture, to prevent these things from happening because they keep happening. And the powerlessness of people who want to do something but don't know what to do. So how do we get that power? How do we find the power? And I think the number one thing is to come together and find a way to listen to each other. That's number one, because there's a lot of expression going on, but I don't think there's as much listening going on. And that's a powerful thing. Just listen. And that can be the most powerful thing that you do. And it seems like the most passive. We want to sign petitions, we want to march, we want to do something that we feel is going to make a difference. And wow, listening can make such a powerful difference. Well, I wasn't expecting to go into this today. I've been very quiet about my feelings about what's happening in the world because I've spoken about this a little bit because, as a sensitive soul and as part of a community of sensitive souls, it's very hard for us because we have so much to say, but we're afraid to say it because we really don't want to cause any more pain. So we need to find a way to be able to express ourselves freely and know that we're going to listen to each other without judgment. And yesterday, a beautiful stone being, Billow, an orca agate, came through to talk about um, communication and speaking lovingly. And that message went out to everyone's inbox through the newsletter, through the Crystal Moon message and the Sunday Sparkle. Every Sunday we send out a Sunday Sparkle, and every new moon we send out a Crystal Moon message, a message from the crystals, and yesterday happened to be Sunday and a new moon and a solstice and an eclipse. It was quite a powerful weekend, and if you were feeling a little swirly in your energy, that's probably why. Even we weren't able to see the eclipse in the northern hemisphere, but it doesn't matter. I mean, we're still feeling the energies. So check your inbox for that message. It was really, really beautiful. This crystal being, Billow, is really something special. And if you're not yet signed up for the Crystal Moon messages and the Sunday Sparkles, you're invited to do so anytime. There's links all over to sign up, get in touch if you don't know how. And we also offer gifts when you sign up. There's a beautiful series of crystal blessings from a crystal from each of the rainbow colors, which is connected to this bismuth crystal, because you get all the rainbows in one. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you are enjoying the Crystal Moon messages and the sparkles and these spontaneous card readings. Let us know what you'd like to see. I want to support you in the best way that I can. And I would love to hear from you. I'll see you in the group.